Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel for me today from CcSpeedUk. So, doing some open lobbies in the background, just for fun as always I always do. Here at Silverstone for the first race of the day, driving the Haas this time. I choose different teams how I feel, so randomly. So I chose a Ferrari a few weeks ago, and then I chose a Williams last time in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check that out. Very close racing, so I'm not going to spoil it what happened, but it's there if you want to. So it's on the channel, so you can check it anyway, anytime you want and all that. So coming towards the first couple of corners, little bit of spinners everywhere, quite surprisingly, and some were kind of weird moments there, like just the one person got spun. Trying to fend from this guy, managed to hold off at Brooklands down towards Ninfield. A little bit of nagging issues there, but I don't know what's happening at the moment. I mean, it's my first race of the day, so I really just got on to this random open lobbies in this one. Coming towards Cop's corner now, not too bad. I managed to get from 18th to P5 after 10 corners, so not too bad. So made some progress along the way. I'll count as another person who spun, so that puts me into P4 down towards Stone Corner on the hangar straight right now. Not too bad. Just need to take my time. He's gone a little bit deep, so I managed to get alongside him. I managed to get ahead just about. So that is P3 for now. This guy's gone slowly at the last corner. Lost my little bit of momentum, but I had to give him space on the inside at the first corner. A little bit wide, but I managed to hold on. Try to take this guy at turn 3. I managed to get the inside at turn 4 once again. And then a little bit of, I don't know what's going on with the nagging in this race. I'm not sure it's just me or some other people don't have good connection. I'm not sure. Or is it my connection? I'm not really sure. I hope it's not my connection, because my connection's not doing too bad at the moment. So it's been alright since I got that connection. So I don't know what the issue is with this nagging problems and all that. Yeah, so I don't get it sometimes, but I'm not even the host in this lobby, so sometimes I go round in different lobbies, just trying to find a normal lobby, and just like 12, 13 people in it, so I'm kind of okay with it. As long as it has 13 people in it, it's fine, but not like a full lobby, because it's going to be full anyway. But I'll go into different lobbies. Sometimes I make be a host by myself. I tried to make my own lobby a few weeks ago, but it turned out no people came, so I don't know what the issue was, but I just hope it's not too bad at all in the future and all that. I made a mistake there, so I managed to stay ahead for now, so it's okay for at this stage. The leader's about, I think he's at turn, yeah, I can see him in the background, slightly, at turn, well, I can see him after turn 4, into turn 5, down towards the other DRS straight. The time I got onto this straight, he's at Brooklands right now, and I'm only at halfway down the straight. So that's how far the leader is. So he's about 3.5 seconds behind, and he's kind of a quick driver. So looks like I'm not going to catch him up. Looks like I'm not going to catch him up at the end of the race. So looks like I have to fend for P2 for now in this race. So the first 2 laps was a little bit weird moments and interesting stuffs going along, and then from there was kind of a Sunday drive really after that. But on that 3, down towards the hangar straight, on that 3, only at halfway at this stage. So this is kind of the turning point where I was clearing away from the rest of the field, and then the leader is just gone miles up ahead, up the road, and then I'm only just trying to survive at the end really from that. Yeah, so feeling okay in this race. A little bit of mistake a lap ago, but managed to survive all this weird things along the way. But it's not too bad at the moment. I'm feeling good today. If you ever seen my Instagram stories, or if you have followed me on Instagram, maybe some people do, maybe not. I do have Instagram. You'll be in the link in the description, so you can check out my social medias and all that. It's been on there every single time since I've been on there. Well, since F1 23 came out, all the way down to there. So if you have seen me at this, if you have got me on Instagram, you might notice I was at the show on Saturday. I think it's like a 4-day event thing in Birmingham. It's like an Autosport international show, so I went to at the weekend. So yeah, I went there. It was good. I did a little bit on the simulator, F1 simulator, like you saw on the stories, and of course the post as well on Instagram. Yeah, I did a lap around Brazil. I think I did a few laps around Brazil at Interlagos. Just a couple of laps, just for fun. Yeah, there were a little bit of, yeah, I remember, yeah, a little bit, it wasn't tricky, it was a little bit easy to learn. I mean, I was just trying to get used to it, and then I got used to it at the end of the last lap I just showed you on the Finlo and all that. Yeah, it was good. It was a good day. Really enjoyed it. Show was good. Just enjoying the show. Everything looks fantastic. A little bit different compared to last year's show, but yeah, so I don't mind it. But a little bit different, mixing a few things around, and also the show is fine. And then also not too bad from there and all that. Yeah, so I did it on a Sunday last year's show, but I did it Saturday this year, so a little bit different days around. Just because it was what happened. We kind of agree on it before the show happened, and then we kind of agreed what day we'd do it on, and then everything looks fine from there. So not too bad at all from there and all that. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. Came home nicely a few days ago on a Sunday. Not too bad. Just had a chilled day that day, and then that was it really. Had a chilled day off and had a nice day. Not too bad at all from there. So at the end of the race now, Leaders has gained another 2 seconds ahead of me. So, and I managed to clear away from 2 seconds from the Ferrari, but he's got a penalty anyway, so not worried about it. So yeah, so not too bad, but I think the beginning was a little bit weird moments. And then at the end was kind of a just maintain P2 really, and that was it at the end. So not too bad at all. From 18th from the grid, not too bad. I'll take it. It's better than last and all that, so it's not too bad at all, or something like that. Yeah, you got some people like came from at the back. The winner came from P10, so I mean that's fair enough to him. In the Alfa Romeo, not too bad at all. So as we move on to the next race at Japan, right now, this one was a little bit different compared to the first race, because I was at the front this time, and I was at the back in the first race, so I thought I'd go something a little bit different at the front in Japan for race 2 of the day. So this one was a kind of an okay start, and then just trying to see what I can do from there. Not too bad through there, so everything's fine. Just make sure I get through the first sector nicely, make sure I don't make a mistake from there. We've got some like couple of spinners behind me on the map, so not too bad from there. So yeah, so I only lost 1 place so far, but still got 4 laps remaining, so it's kind of alright. I was thinking about going for the move here, but I decided to back out and try again. And then wait till the chicane at the end of the lap. That's what I might go for it. That's what I'm waiting for and all that. So yeah, so this race was I was trying to follow the leader, but the leader's managed to gain a second already from the P2 guy. So I was like, okay, at this stage after the spoon curve. So I decided to get him at the chicane just to. I'm not using EOS on this straight because I'm gaining him in the toe slightly. I think he's using more downforce than I'm using and all that. I managed to get him alongside him. Just managed to get ahead of him. Just about. Just enough to go for the overtake, but I'll manage to do it. Just about. But I'll take it after the first lap. So yeah, I'm up to P2 where I started. So the Nido's only a 2-second gap. So yeah, so I gotta gain a 2-second gap. So a little bit tricky, but I'll do the best I can anyway. And then just trying to make sure I don't make mistakes on the curbs, and also make sure I don't. I'm using my battery a little bit just to get the momentum, but I know it's gonna be hard to save it. But I try to save it anyway and all that. I managed to clear away from the P3 guy, the one I overtook him at the chicane, but it's fine. I managed to clear away, so it's not too bad. So I'm okay at this stage, but at this stage, it feels like I had a Sunday drive really, in P2 once again, like it was at the end of the race at Silverstone and all that. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to the leader, but it's just sometimes it's difficult sometimes. So, and then you got this Alpha who's gaining a little bit, maybe using a bit of EOS there, but that's fine. Come towards chicane once again at the end of lap 2. Not doing too bad through there. Using a little bit of EOS down the straight. Set the fast lap of the race though. At the end of lap 2. So I'm the quickest guy on track so far in this race. Come towards first sector once again on lap 3. At this stage, I was kind of clear away from P3. And then the leader is kind of the same gap, so at this stage at the moment, it's very difficult to get the leader, but it's just sometimes we're doing the same pace, sometimes it's a little bit different. I made a tiny mistake here, but went a little bit too wide at that corner, but lost about a few seconds there. No, maybe about a second. I lost about a few tenths there, but I lost a tiny bit of, almost a second there. In that bit. Yeah, mistake happens in the race, but sometimes I do, and all that. Come towards the spoon curve once again on that 3. Not little bit nicer this time. Not too bad at all. At this point I was like, oh, I'm not going to catch an either anyway, so he's just going to clear off in the distance like it was at Silverstone. And then got one of the back markers, who's, well, kind of, well, I don't know what he's doing at this stage. So it's a shame I didn't get DRS though, but I could have got DRS on this straight, but he just went a bit too slowly at the end, so I was kind of annoyed with that. If I did get DRS, it wouldn't make any difference really, so I decided to just go at my full pace really. That's what I was doing on this race. Well, the P3 guy in the Red Bull is catching me up slightly in this race, so I just need to make sure I have enough EOS at the end to survive another 2 laps really on this one and all that. Yeah, the need is clearing away a little bit more. It's kind of similar to a lap ago, but he's gained a few tenths anyway every time, so nothing I can do about it. But it's just he just had the same pace as me really, so sometimes the leaders or same guys have the same pace as me, so that's nothing I can do about it. It's just at the same pace as me really, and I was like, that's fair enough. So I decided not to try to catch the leader, but because it's 3 seconds now, time I got to down towards the R30R, R130R, where it's called. My mistake there. So the guy in P3's got the DRS now on me, so he's going to try to take me at turn 1, so I have to use all my battery on the exit of the corner. Not too much, but just saving it a little bit as much as I can, because I need to save it for the chicane at the end and all that. So I survived it on this lap, so not too bad at all. So I'm kind of okay at this stage, so after I survived at turn 1 and all that. So yeah, so it's another P2 finish once again. So kind of an okay result from the first race, and that one was kind of P2 all the way really. So that was it really from that stage. Yeah, so this one was kind of a Sunday drive, so just a little bit different than I normally do. So it's kind of by myself for a few laps, and then the P3 guys literally right on my, kind of almost on my tail now. So at the end of the race, so kind of a Sunday drive really on this one. Feels like just driving around in circles really. So with no one on there. Feels like it by myself and all that. Coming towards the end of the race now, he's getting on me slightly at the time. So he's thinking about going for the move at the chicane, but he decided not to because he's too far back. So fair enough to him in the Red Bull. The leaders won it. Fair enough to him, but he had the pace, so nothing I could do about it. I managed to finish P2 though, so another podium at the end. So 2 podiums for this one. It's not too bad at all. I'll take it all day in this one. So yeah, this one's just a normal Fidno, just a Sunday drive really in both races for that. And 2 podiums, I'll okay with it on this one. So yeah, so hope you guys have a nice day, enjoy your day, and hope you guys have a nice weekend. I appreciate a lot and all that from a couple of days ago. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Down will give me support and all that. So I appreciate it a lot from all these videos I've done so far. So yeah, so have a nice day, enjoy your day, and see you later.